Is this the right scale? Does it work? Hope it does. Okay. All right, yo. What's up? It's me again. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about in this video, but I'll probably just start off with a story again. So, we'll talk about this. Okay. Okay, this one's funny. This one's funny. Okay. So, pretty much, one time I was at the gym and I'm at the stretching area or the abs exercises, and I'm stretching, right, and I'm trying to make sure my body is like all good for the exercise. And then this like baddie walks past me, bro. She's not like supermodel fit, but she has the right curves. That's all I'm gonna say, right? And she walks past me, and I'm like, God damn, I have to talk to her, right? So then, obviously, at first, I'm kind of scared because I'm like, what? Wait, what do you mean talk to her? Like, obviously, like I'm not gonna get it. Like, I'm not gonna look a loser or those PC guys, whatever. So pretty much, like, she walks past once. I'm like, oh, what do I say? What do I say? And then after that, I just like, all right, you know what? Next time she comes past me, I'm just gonna say hi. She walks past me. Thinking about now, it's funny, but that she walks past me. I wave at her. I'm like, yo, what's up? She looks at me, right? She's looking at me, and she has this like stare, like like the baddie stare, like they're looking like that type of shit. Bro. Kid you not, bro. I wave my hand and smile. She looks me up and down, like straight in front of me, up and down. She just continues walking. Oh my god, bro. I'm shocked how I didn't like honestly just leave the gym after that. Like I just like I honestly laughed it off even now. I'm thinking it's funny. And the only thing that's funny, the only thing that kept me sane the entire time was the meme. Like if you're like around my age, you know that meme on the internet. It's like fairs. Like this is the it's a guy, his name's he's from Wallace and Gromit, the old show, but he's wearing like a mask and he's doing this. Yeah, right. And it's like you use it when like you try to shoot a shot for a girl, and she just rejects it. Like she blocks the shot, right? So I'm just thinking of it in my head, like fairs, 100%. And like, bro, I don't know why, but it just made it so much easier. Like I didn't like stop talking to girls because of it, solely because of that meme. So actually, you know what today we're gonna talk about is how do you build that like confidence in yourself to where you can talk to people, and if they don't like you, you're not offended or you're not afraid to keep talking, because it's not about them, it's about you and how you perceive yourself. And for me, I think the number one thing was first developing a body. Obviously, right now I'm a little fat. Okay, we get it. But if you watch my first ever video, I explained the whole thing of my sickness. And actually, I'm in much better shape. I'll show you. Look at it. Okay, we don't want to show my Johnson print, so we're gonna go up close. But like, look, like this is like abs here a little bit, but like we're getting there. We're getting there. You know what I mean? And yeah, but pretty much that's the number one thing. I think your body is the most important part because it's kind of a reflection of who you are as a person. And you know what? Like you could say, "Oh, that's not true. People are more than the other than their bodies." I mean, sure, you could say that, but is it actually true? Because everybody wants to believe it, just like how every girl wants to believe that the fat girl is so beautiful. Yeah, for sure, for sure, bro. She's so beautiful. No guy talks to her for sure. And he, yeah, that poor fat girl. But yeah, bro, like you don't want to try and talk to people in a way where it's like, I hope that they like me. And you develop that through things like your body by becoming confident in yourself and believing in yourself. The second thing though is that I think you need more exposure therapy. I was talking about this with one of my friends earlier, and it's like I told him the exact same story I told you guys. And he was like, yo, if that happened to me, I probably would never do it again. And I'm like, that's very fascinating, right? Because I would have been the exact same as that guy. If it was my first ever time and something like that happened, I would probably hesitate a lot to not do it again. But the funny thing is, like, I'm not doing it to get their number or to get their approval. I'm doing it because I want to work on a skill. in a weird way, it's actually selfish that I go and talk to them. It's not about their happiness, it's not about how they feel. It's about me being happy with myself, being able to do that. And honestly, it's kind of cool that I'm able to sort of do these things and not be afraid. And that's because over time I built myself up to talking to more people. And first I started off small, and then over time, now it's almost like it's not really a problem of me going up to a girl or a guy, just speaking my mind. But I feel like it's also kind of an advantage for me because I never really got nervous talking to people up until high school. And then I sort of got out of that phase again, and now I'm back into the phase where I'm just not really afraid of talking to people. And I feel like it's a very good skill to have. And even then, it just makes me happier. The whole thing is that I'm just a dumb idiot who just enjoys talking to people. So I do it. There's no need to intellectualize all that. I just enjoy doing it. But if you wanted my advice on it, first off, like I said earlier, physique, don't try to aim for mine because this is not something you want. But the second would have been exposure therapy. Just doing it more, and it's like you'll be as happy as you set your goal. So if your goal is to get their number and you don't get their number, you're not going to be happy. But if your goal is I want to go talk to them and say hi, the moment you say hi, you've achieved your goal. So then you'll be happy to look by doing that, and maybe the rest of the day is even better just because of that. Your brain can't tell the difference between what's a good one and what's a bad one. And I know there's always those overthinking autists, kind of like me, like back in the day, who were like, "Oh no, but then if it's not a good goal because I didn't actually get their number and blah 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 blah." The goal is only as important as you make it. And well, maybe I worded that wrong, but make your goal so easy that you can achieve it. Your brain can't tell the difference, and neither can you. Okay, like convince yourself that. So make your goal, just talk to them and say hi. Once you say hi, you're good. They could probably hate you. I don't know, bro. Nobody. Look, I want to break the limiting belief inside your brain because I used to think it too. Nobody is going to get you in trouble for saying hi. Girls get approached all the time. Guys probably not as much, but they're like not gonna think it weird if someone says hi. I go to someone, I say hi, what's your name? It's not weird, okay? So you wanna try and do it more often, and over time you will break that limiting belief inside your brain. But I feel like it starts if I tell you it's not weird to go up to someone and say hi. As much as social media wants to make it seem like, and especially like, I hate those accounts. It's not even like a guy or girl thing. It's like those accounts that are like, oh, it's always weird when someone approaches me or things like that, or it's like, oh, this not, and like they just make other people's lives miserable. And it's like, if you don't want to get approached, okay, but I'm not gonna know that until I talk to you. And all those things in the gym, like, oh, don't approach someone while they're doing their workout, bro. We're all humans. We want connection. If I go up and talk to you and you don't like me, okay, cool, but at least I tried. And you know what? A lot of people, surprisingly, actually do enjoy when you talk to them, from what I've seen, and they don't hate you for it. Unless you're genuinely like a 1 out of 10 and you smell and your breath smells. Then that's your fault. That's not their fault. That's your fault. The majority of the time, talking to someone is not as hard as you make it seem. Stop over analyzing it, stop overthinking it. When you want to say something to someone, say it. Don't be that weird guy in the gym who's like, oh, and these guys especially. Oh my god, I had friends like this back in the day. I don't talk to them as much anymore, or I try not to. But these guys, they wouldn't talk to someone because they'd be like, oh, but I'm focused on my grind. I'm focused on my gym. Things like that. I'm like, bro, you play games for like 6 hours a day. What are you focused on? Makes zero sense. But don't get me wrong. Like I play games, but like I don't play it by myself. I only play it because other people of like because I get to play with my friends pretty much. But bro, if you're gonna tell me you're not approaching a girl or you're not gonna talk to someone because you are focused on your goals or whatever, I'm gonna say it's a lot of like bullshit. Because if that was really true, you would already make a lot of progress. Because these people were telling me this for months and even years. It's like you haven't made any progress. So what are you focused on? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Don't be that guy. Don't be that loser who says, "Oh, I'm not focused on girls," and then you're here in the gym going like this every time. You know what I mean? Like you look stupid. And before I end off the video, take this last bit of advice, and it's mainly just for the girl part, but you can use it in your life. By you simply going up and talking to her or him or whatever you're into, I don't really know. You're already better than 70% of the guys who would have just stood there and kept looking. Like, think about it. Like, I said this to my friend. I'm like, 70% of the guys in my gym think they have a chance. I know I don't have a chance. Yeah, but it's like not in the way of like, oh, I have zero self esteem. No, I went up and asked and I actually tried. And then they said they weren't interested. 70% of the guys go home and think, oh, yeah, yo, me and her, we made eye contact like twice. We're definitely going to get together soon. Whole time, bro, she really doesn't give a crap about the guy at all. But like, you know what I mean? Like these guys go and try to act all cool, but I'm the coolest there. I'm the one who actually went up and tried. So technically, not even technically, like in real life, I've actually done better than them in that field because I at least tried. There's nothing wrong with trying, and if anybody makes fun of you for it, okay, whatever. People make fun of me all the time. People make fun of me like that I got fat. It's true. It is true. So like I'm obviously like trying to work on it, but I know why I'm fat and I know all these things and I take responsibility for my own life. But if somebody walks up and says, "Hey, nice video, man," but in like a mockingly way, I'm like, okay, that guy's a loser. Like imagine like you make fun of somebody for trying. Like how messed up in your head do you have to be? Like obviously if you don't like the guy like overall before they even started, I get it. Don't cheer for them. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like if it's just a random guy, bro, don't, do you really have nothing else better to do with your life? You know what I mean? So like, yeah, this video has been all over the place. I'm hopefully I got my message across, but pretty much the summary of this is don't be afraid to try and talk to new people. And when you get the thought, immediately just try it. But of course, looks do matter and your physique matters. So focus on your health, focus on how you look. There's literally a scale that's like 1 to 10 on like up and then 1 to 10 horizontal, and it's like personality versus looks, and it's literally like linear. So it's like if you're a 1 out of 10 in looks, your personality is a 1 out of 10. It doesn't matter how funny you are. If you're a 5 out of 10 in looks, your personality is a 5 out of 10 to people. It's literally just that. It's not about what you say, it's about who you are. So if things don't work out, like the people always say like, oh, what's the best pickup line or whatever, things like that. It's like, bro, it doesn't matter because if Giga Chad approached her, he'd literally just say hi, let's get coffee, and it'll work. You know what I mean? So become that guy, become the Giga Chad guy. But yeah, this is it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. I honestly don't even know how many people will watch this. I think like five viewers. I see you, man. Yo, we're making it up. We're making it up little by little. I just hope personally that I can continue making videos because I always get really negative sometimes and I think about issues. Oh, look at my arm, dude. Holy crap. But like I like sometimes I just get a little bit like bored, a bit insecure, you know what I mean? And, you know, honestly, I'm just gonna talk about it right here. The one thing I'm really insecure about is my height. I think I'm 5'5", so I'm not really like tall, and I'm honestly on the short, like on the shorter end. That's really my only insecurity in life because I feel like it holds me back. And usually, like when it comes to girls and things like that, like I feel like my height plays an important part in it, and it definitely does. I can definitely see it, but I hope I can continue growing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm like 18, so maybe I still have a chance. But yeah, I think for me, honestly, personally, if I ever reach like 5'8", 5'7", even, I think I'd be good after that because like I really have no other insecurities. There's no other even though right now I'm a bit fat, it's not really an insecurity to me because I'm like I can change it. The only insecurity I really have is just my height. That's literally it. Like nothing else. So leave it from there. I guess it felt better talking about it, and maybe you know what, maybe the world will hear it and change it. You never know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. You don't want to see my Johnson imprint, so I'm gonna move to the side right here.